I was just singing, living my life like it's golden, golden, golden. Hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. Hey. So it's been 2 weeks, 2 Sundays I missed. Okay. Yes, I'm in the workout gear. And y'all look back there. Y'all see my weights? Yeah. Okay. I'm all moved into my new home and stuff. Happy Sunday, Red Fox! I'm whispering like I'm in an apartment. I'm not in an apartment no more, okay? I can be as loud as I want to. Happy Sunday, everybody. Everybody. Okay, so yeah, getting right into it. Okay, today we are drinking wine out of a lovely wine glass that was a gift. Y'all see my little, y'all might not be able to see. It has a bow inside. Don't excuse my nails. We trying to bring them back. But y'all see it has a bow inside. So I use that. I don't know what it's for, but I use that when I pour my wine. I don't go above the bow. I don't go above the bow for the wine. And then if you want to chill the cup, I can put the cup in the freezer and chills the inside and keeps everything cold. But anyway, happy Sunday. What's going on, Red Fox? Red Fox is in the middle of a blizzard. But enough about you. Let's get to me. So, y'all know it's been, well, y'all will probably watch this later, but it's been 2 weeks, which I know is not good, but I was unpacking. Y'all know I was in the process of moving. So let me tell you about my move. So, hey, happy Sunday. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Because I'm telling y'all about my move, okay? My weight's back here. So this is going to be my exercise and office room, okay? All right, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, that's what this room is going to be. I did a little bit of exercising prior to this, but I have more to do explaining the work gear. Mind your business. Mind your business. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, okay? So, moved 2 weeks ago. Everything went great. Moved from the coast to a little bit more inland. I'm still in the beautiful state of North Carolina. Still here, still thriving, closer to my job. Everything's going great. Neighborhood's cool. Everything went smooth from beginning to end. And I just want y'all to know, testimony, testimony. All right. I am so, hey, boo, hey, happy Sunday. Hey, Divine Black. Girl, I'm good. I'm in the house. Okay. I am in my office slash exercise room. I didn't even get to mess with lighting until like 20 minutes before this live. So I have a light behind me. So we'll figure all that out. If this works, it's cool. But yeah. Anyway, I'm all settled in. All settled in. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. I just wanted to tell y'all, yay, you move. Yay. I love it, girl. I love it. Yep, moved 2 weeks ago, so that's why I haven't been on live. But I'm all settled in. No complaints. Okay. None. I can be as loud as I want to. And let me tell y'all something. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do to that neighbor below me, like I told y'all I was gonna do. Well, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I behaved. Did I want to? Absolutely. And did I kind of forget? I absolutely did. Because I wanted to take her wreath off her door and throw it as far as I could. And then if I could have did other things, I would have did other things. That was the plan. Ain't no thank God. And yes, yes, yes. So the movers were fine. What I did for my move, and if anybody wants these suggestions moving on a budget, what I did was I drove my own U-Haul. Okay. But I got it from Penske. They had a great deal, unlimited miles. I got me a truck. I hired movers. It's called Unimovers. So they only pack up the truck. So they packed up the truck where I was living in Wilmington, and then when I got to my destination, I had another company, same company, different movers. Locally, they unpacked me. Okay, easy peasy, smooth and easy. Okay, it went great. But yeah, I'm excited, y'all. I am super, 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 super happy that I can say I have everything I want and need right now. Ain't that a blessing? Okay, I might not be as wealthy as a lot of these YouTubers up here. I might not have as many followings and subscribers and get paid. Like, I don't care nothing about that. I have everything I want, everything I need in this moment. In this moment. Thank you. Ain't God good? Thank you. Thank you. So grateful. So grateful. Happy Sunday. So a couple of things. I don't know if did y'all see my title on this? Did y'all see my title? Hey, Jeanette girl. Look at my people. Hey, Jeanette girl. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. So a couple of things since I have not seen y'all in 2 weeks because I was moving. Jeanette, I'm all settled in. Hey girl, hey. So congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, like, did y'all see how much stuff I missed? I said I cannot wait to catch up as I sip my water. Y'all ready? So I don't know if the title took because I did it and then I kind of X'd out, whatever. So I don't know if y'all know all these things, but we're going to talk about y'all's president, not mine. There was President's Day and he did not get acknowledged. I saw nothing on mine about President's Day. I actually forgot it was President's Day until my mail was not delivered. That's how far removed I am from actually having a president. Like, yeah, I don't give a f. Oh, I haven't cursed yet. Clock it. But yeah, we're gonna talk about y'all's president and his illegal tariffs. Them files. Okay, y'all, them files. All right, we just gonna talk about that briefly. Them files. How everybody, I been off and on social media and everything, and everybody wants to be skinny. All right, there's no more fat people. Fat is going out of style. But I'm very confused. Hold that thought. J. Cole. He was at my alma mater. Aggie Pride. Aggie Pride. He was at my alma mater, North Carolina A&T State. We're gonna talk about that. Glorilla and her Brorilla. America's Next Top Model documentary. Sprinkle Sprinkle and Fantasia and her hubby. All right. I don't know if I can get through. Oh, and Dominique Morgan and T.S. Madison and DL Whisperer and all that stuff. So these are a couple things, and all these are going to be like really, really quick. Because this is just what I could think of. Because I missed a lot. Because y'all know every day it's something. I think it's something about Tasha K. Did I miss something with Tasha K? I don't think so. She's not in trouble with nobody, is she? I don't think so. I watch her pretty regularly, but I don't know. Oh my God, I wanted to watch that documentary. So, girl, let's start with America Next Top Model documentary, shall we? Okay, since Divine Black brought it up, let me tell you something. So, I watched the documentary. It's a documentary on Netflix about the behind the scenes of America Next Top Model. Other than FH, who has seen this? Have y'all seen it? Have y'all? I know Red Fox has not seen it. I'm sure. I'm sure. Jeanette, have you seen it? Okay, so let me tell y'all about the documentary really, really quickly. All right, so the documentary was very interesting because it had Miss J and J. What was it, Miss J and J? I don't know. You know how I get confused sometimes, but I think Miss J, Tyra Banks or whatever, talking about the behind the scenes and blah 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 blah. Okay, Tyra. So the problem was Tyra Banks wasn't very empathetic to the situation, and a lot of people said she lacked accountability because there were a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we didn't know, but we know because we know the model world is cuckoo cuckoo. We know that. We know that. We're not surprised, right? Okay, so we know that they had eating disorders. That's in the industry. That's how models do. Back in the day, it was a big thing, and I think now we're embracing plus sizes, but back then we did not. So they had a lot of eating disorders. They had a lot of people passing out. They had someone get RAP, maybe possibly, or assaulted. Shandy. So here's the thing: a lot of people, and y'all can tell me we're gonna talk about this because I don't even think I would get through all this because there's so many talking pieces. So what happened was, and y'all could tell me if this is considered RA or SA. So the girls were having drinks, in the house, because y'all know they have the houses for the girls. They were having drinks in the house, having a good time, just and then it was somebody's idea, production's idea, that said, hey, y'all are having such a good time. Why don't we invite the men to the house? So production of America's Next Top Model invited some fellas over with the models, the female models now, and they're having a good time. Now, what's involved, you guys? Did I tell y'all what was involved? Not water. Correct. Alcohol. Alcohol was involved. So y'all can tell me if something was wrong with this production who has the camera walking through the house. See everything that's going on. Well, Shandy, one of the models, is going in the shower or something, and clearly she's wasted. Shandy is done. Okay, done for. Shandy is wasted. And some kind of way she's ended up doing it. Shandy has a boyfriend back home, but on camera they have Shandy doing it. It. Okay? In the shower with one of the men. And I don't know if she was saying no, couldn't remember that part. I don't want to make stuff up, but the camera caught it, and she wasn't trying to, and she felt really bad. My thing is this: they're saying, uh, not the show, because Tyra was like, yeah, Tyra tried to pretend like she didn't know it about it, and she was like, yeah, that was a pretty bad time. But yeah, I don't know if somebody was, they were implying like they knew they were going to be on camera. My thing is, do you think they should have cut the cameras off, or if they saw that Shandy was being taken advantage of, should they have stepped in and said something? What do you think? Because if I was on production, y'all know I'm pro one. Y'all know I'm pro one. Look at that. Look at that. We getting there. It ain't got too much. The shoulder is more than anything. We gonna get the bicep together. You see? Yeah. Anyway, um, if I was on production and that happened, I'm on the camera crew, and I see a man taking advantage of a girl and it's going a little too far because I know she got a man and she's like, no, no, no. I didn't hear that part. I think that's what happened, but I don't know because that's the argument right now. Well, she was kind of consensual because she cheated in the past. Just because she cheated in the past don't mean she want to cheat with this dude is a whole nother. So, yes, I just heard about the deal whisper getting arrested. Yes, and drugs, I'm sure. I don't know if they got drugs, FH, on the set though. If they do, they have to have something with them. I mean, well, you might be prescription drugs or something because they do some messy stuff. So possibly can't say nothing if you with the SHITS. So that's what a lot of people were saying. You're saying you can't say nothing unless if she was with it. I just don't. Okay, this is my thing, fellas and ladies, because I am not. I don't think it's okay to have sex with somebody who's drunk. That's my opinion. For somebody who is like wasted and drunk, unless I'm knowing them and gonna like that's dead wrong to me. If I'm with a dude and the dude is wasted, drunk, that's rape. I mean, I don't care what you. It's wrong. If I'm incoherent, I'm not saying yes or no, or if I did say no and I don't even remember because that's not cool. Now, is it necessarily or she's incoherent? Why are you doing it to somebody who is intoxicated, overly intoxicated? What is wrong with people? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I would feel away. Expect somebody I don't know at all that y'all just invited on the show. Okay, let's see what y'all think. Yeah, they should have stepped in and said something. I agree, Jeanette. They should have. I'm not saying this is great for TV. That's ridiculous. I'm not doing that. That's not good. That's trash. The industry is weird. They allow assault, predatory behavior, all that. Dark people. Very dark. And it's just okay. And just because they are okay with it, like I mean, she'll be okay, and maybe in that situation they would have went for her. I know people who go through it and be like, I mean, that's life. It had no, 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 no. Being taken advantage of or are is not okay. I don't care how you downplay it on your end. It's never okay. If we're not both consenting, like somebody's in the wrong. Somebody needs to go to jail. Something. Like, no, no, no. And I drink, okay? And I've had a time or two. And, well, I don't want to tell my business. But I know, I've had an instance like that, but I know the guy. But it wasn't like planned. And I was like, ugh. So I was kind of like mad, not mad. I was just disappointed after, but I still talked to him. But it was kind of like, it's weird. Like, I don't know what you want to, and I don't even know what happened. I mean, we could and been no, like And I wouldn't consider mine's R because I mean we've been talking off and on for a while, but still, oh, mm. And I've expressed this. Red Fox knows. I just think it's weird. Anyway, no, the production, not the girl. Yeah, it is R. All I'm saying is for if she drunk, a legal document wouldn't hold up if someone was drunk. A legal document wouldn't hold up saying it's R because they're drunk. Is that what you're saying? Or it wouldn't be SA because I don't get it. I don't get it. But I just thought that was crazy. And then also on America's Next Top Model, y'all, they had one part. One girl had told the behind the scenes business that her mom was in the head, right? I believe. I know she was pew pew, but I don't know. I think it was in the head. And they gave everybody different things to act out. Why did they have a crime scene? And the girl who told the business about the mom getting pew pewed in the head, why did they give her where she had to pretend like she had got in the head with fake blood all on the wall, her hanging like this, and they telling her how to hang? And how insensitive. The F is wrong with y'all? She told you about her trauma in her past. She told you about her trauma in past, about how her mom was pew pewed on America's Next Top Model. She told y'all that. And y'all said, hey, it's a great idea. Let's just do a photo shoot and give her this specific thing to act out and take a photo. This is super. What be wrong with I don't what people are weird. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Um, if you outside of your right mind, a legal document doesn't hold up. Sammy said if she drunk, her consent can be under the outside her mind clause. Wait a minute. If she drunk, her consent can be under the outside of her mind clause. What is that clause? What is that's insensitive? It really was, Jeanette. Very insensitive. So America's Next Top Model, y'all need to do better. And Tyra, and a lot of people are saying y'all beating up on Tyra, the black woman, because black women, taking up for black women, and y'all see I'm melanated over here. All this chocolate good, just front, back, side. Y'all see all this chocolatey goodness. But what I'm not defending is Tyra. Also, they did. Hey, we're gonna be different races for the day. Excuse me, different races. So you thought that was a good idea, Tyra? Stuff like that. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, you're gonna be. We're gonna. So they took Caucasians and made them Indians and Caucasians and made them African American women. Is you cool? Because we remember our history about blackface. Do y'all remember blackface? When they didn't want us in the movies, so they would just paint the white people's faces black because they didn't want us up there so bad. Y'all remember that? And when they wanted to depict us in a really bad negative way, they with that black paint on, make their lips. Y'all remember that? Huh? And you thought it was a good idea. And then Mr. J told me something. Yeah, I didn't think it was the best idea, but I mean, hey, he just seemed like he was there for the money. He was there for the money, and he's scared to say no. That's what he said for everything. Like, I don't know, but went along with everything. Yeah, I heard about that. It was awful, but what could I do? You could say something. That's what you could do. People are really, really weird. Anywho, that reminds me of when Nene. Okay, that reminds me when Nene had Candy do that alter ego shoot of a car crash and her cousin died in a car crash. Like, huh? That's what I'm saying. I remember that. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong? So, and some of this is y'all. This is what I'm saying. Some of this is common sense. I think that's what we're missing. This is not being overly intellectual, okay? It's not having to be an extreme scholar, all right? None of that. Some of this is just basic mother freaking decency, and I'm doing good, okay? No cuss words. Tyra did wild stuff for real, for real. Right? Like, how is you okay? No, for real. I don't get it. And then she wasn't, girl, FH, if you watch it, she was not the most apologetic. She was like, it was just type of ugh, ugh. I didn't like it. Okay, anyway, shame on you. And then my thing was watching it, I was confused. Like, did Tyra know how this was gonna be edited? Because it really wasn't in her favor. I don't know if they told her that they were gonna have other people of the cast, okay, up there saying their portions too, and who they were gonna have. Because girl, you shouldn't have had your face on that. Mm-mm. You shouldn't have had your face up there. You look like a whole MF villain. No, 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 Tyra. No, 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 no. You should not have your face on that. I don't know if they told you who was on the lineup and the questions they were going to ask, but that was awful. Okay, that was not a good look. No bueno. Mm-mm. Muy mal. Okay, muy mal. It's very bad. But yeah, so if y'all haven't seen it, spoiler alert, that's what I should have said. But yeah, America's Next Top Model. I'm not watching it if it comes back. And then, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Listen, Miss J, the dark skinned one who was doing the walking, the sachet, I would get up, but child, I ain't, I ain't got all the clothes on, as you can tell. Had a stroke. FH, did you hear me? Had a stroke. And do you think so? Miss J had a stroke. And Mr. J, I don't know what his name is. The guy who was real sexy with the platinum hair, he's a J too. I don't know if he was Mr. J, Miss J, or just J. Him. Anyway, him and Nigel, you know the one with, I'm getting Jamaican, Nigel, the one with the accent, Nigel. Him and Mr. They checked on him when he had a stroke after, even after the view, the airing and everything, because it happened, I think, years after. I think they checked on him. No, not Thornberry. They checked on him. However, Tyra never checked on him, FH. But they were supposed to be the closest of the closest. And she didn't check on a cast member slash friend who had a stroke. No. Ah, what kind of friend are you? That's not a friend. So I said Tyra, yeah, anyway, she lost credibility with me. So yeah, America's Next Top Model. If you haven't seen the documentary, I'm a documentary WHORE. So I loved it. I had to watch it, and I'll watch another one of his. Another thing, I saw Cat Williams stand up, and to me, y'all know I'm big, big, big Cat Williams fan. Love him, love a good stand up, love a good comedy, and this one just didn't do it for me. Mm-mm. This was his weakest stand up to me. From the production, him doing let her cook, don't, like in between little jokes and stuff, but it wasn't on cue, it wasn't on point. The production didn't sound crisp to me, like they rehearsed it. It didn't sound like that. His outfit was just given he's chilling or whatever. But I didn't laugh as much. The punchlines were kind of, it was just not normal cat for me. Very, very shocketh. Very shocketh. Okay. For Cat Williams, I was very shocked. So saw his documentary, forgot the name of it. And I saw Samoa's. My girl Samoa is 59 years old and looks hella great. Shout out to the dark girls, okay? 59 and looks freaking amazing as always. Samora is my favorite female comedian. I told y'all that. Well, she did a great job. She did a great job. It was good as usual. I kind of fell asleep towards the end because Auntie be tired, so I didn't get to see all of it, and I'm gonna watch it. I love Miss J. What? Yes, Miss J had a stroke. Couldn't walk, couldn't talk. Girl, the person who taught people how to walk couldn't walk, but now he's getting his. He can talk, can't talk as fluent, but talking you can understand. He didn't say much in the documentary, but he has lines. Um, but yeah, we like Miss J. But yeah, saw some more cat. And oh, happy tax season to everybody. Okay, we need another bracket, and you got to do a lot of write offs to get something back, or you don't get anything back at all. That's a whole nother season. But thank you, Lord. Thank you. Okay, but happy tax season. I heard taxes started dropping last week, and they're still dropping. So happy tax season, my people. Um, Another thing is I don't. Well, yeah, I don't know if y'all know about Sprinkle Sprinkle Shira Seven. Um, Shira Seven is one of my favorite top TikTokers. She used to be. I used to listen to her all the time, and then I kind of she started on YouTube, and then I think she blew up on TikTok. But she does content for empowering women, telling her don't basically telling women do not mess with Dusties. Well, her husband passed. Her provider, the person who took care of her, and she never knew anything about a bill. Ain't that beautiful? Ooh, ain't that beautiful? Even though she didn't have to worry about a bill, she still made her own money. So that's what I be talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like, she wasn't lazy. Yes, James provided Shira 7 bills and all that. Hello there. What's really good, 91? But yeah, he provided her bill, provided for her, took care of all her bills, took care of their kids. They had 2 kids together and all that good stuff. And she still had her own money. That's what I be. Don't I tell y'all women this? I tell y'all this, don't I? Huh? Don't I? It's okay to get a man who's a provider, has what you got or more, and says, baby, you ain't gotta work. Okay? It's okay because it's men out there like that, just like it's men who says they would never. That's fine. You get in where you fit in. Okay? Everybody ain't for everybody. We know that. It ain't a discussion we need to have. Providers, find the people who want providers. The ones who don't want to be providers, 50-50, find them. It's somebody for everybody. The problem is most of the men who talking about that 50-50, da da da, the chicks who with it, they don't even want them. But I'm not even gonna talk about that because there's plenty of women like that. Why y'all single? Plenty of women. Plenty. Plenty. It's more them than it is of me who wants somebody to be like, hey, take over everything, or I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Anything else is a roommate. I can have a roommate, but that's all it's gonna be. Very platonic. Okay. Anywho, so he passed, and she said she will never get remarried again. And I know we've talked about this before. I know we have. I thought about that thing, and I said to myself, I'm with Shira, cause I wouldn't get married again. I just, the what it is okay. I told y'all this. The older I get, the older, life is. The older I get, and I've already been married before. Remember, um, men give me the ick. Okay, the ick with a lot. And it's because you get used to doing stuff on your own, anyways. And then when they do stuff in the process, it's an irritation, one, two, or three, or four, and it's just, it's annoying. So I'm with her on that. Okay, I'm kind of, yeah. I don't think I want to get married. Do y'all want to get married? We've asked this before. Let's get an update. How does everybody feel about marriage right now? Divine Black, what's really good? 91. Ace Boog, Jeanette, Red Fox. Jeanette, where y'all at on this marriage thing in 2026? What's really good? You said you'll get married now. Is that what that says? You said you'll get married now. What that say? Okay. Is that what that says? That I? Mm, okay. Or maybe because I don't know what that symbol. What that say? It's a little. I'm not a follower, but I've seen clips and know quite a bit. I'm not paying bills with the man in the house. The most I'll do is get food and groceries we need. Okay, that's fine. Not. Oh, there we go. Really good said no. It's not for me. It's not really for me. Yeah, I mean, I told y'all with my YouTube exposed, yes, I would get married for sure. Okay, yeah, I remember Divine Black saying that. I do. I do. Mm, yeah, and it's hey, if you want to get married, marriage can be beautiful. There are a handful of beautiful marriages out there. There are. Make sure you one of them. Okay, make sure you in that handful. Okay, make sure. Speaking of marriages, y'all see what Candy and Todd are going through. He want custody of the kids. You see what I'm saying? You see how I'm saying it complicates things because we want to forever, but when the forever don't be forever, then people want to get messy, and then you trying to take my kids from me? What? You trying to take custody? But see, that wouldn't be me because I already told y'all my kids was with me 24/7. If anything, I'd be like, I'd say the dad wasn't around, but you ain't gonna say the mama, as in me ain't around. That ain't Candy's story. Okay, Candy was working. Candy was making that money. That's her entire business. Her entire business. Did Todd set up a scheme? Was that a scheme that Todd had set up? What y'all think? Was it? Ooh, but very strategically, and I have things in place in the contract and a prenup. Yes. And sometimes people say prenups are not ironclad. Like they don't guarantee there's still ways around there, but still have one is what I was always told. They said still have one. And then also I was told always have your own account. Um, because yeah, you don't want to be Candy and Todd. But I don't even know if they having financial issues or whatever. I don't know if they did they sign a prenup. I don't know. Like I said, certain stuff I don't have the energy or give a F for, to get too deep into. But if Candy had too much money to get married anyway, I know that sounds crazy, right? But and then we talking about these marriages and how people just go into things just blindly or just loosely or just all with love, okay? And we have Fantasia and her light skinned, light bright husband. All right. Now, let me tell you something about him. Never liked him. Never liked him because Spirit said, I told y'all I can read people pretty good. Never liked him. He seemed like an opportunist more than Todd did. From a mile away, you could see. First of all, they got married after 3 weeks of knowing each other. Is you cool? And here's my take on this very quickly. We're going to talk about this. Okay. We're going to talk about this. This is my take on. Whew, whew. This is my take on Fantasia and her relationship. Now, Fantasia lived down the street. I know some of her cousins, not down the street, but I am from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and she's from High Point. Okay, we consider that the triad. Winston, High Point, Greensboro, the triad area. Okay, so everybody knows everybody. Okay, so we know High Point is the low of all the cities. Okay, as far as their education system, that's why they told you she was illiterate when she first came out. Their school system is trash. I'm sure it's gotten better now. After all, I would hope so. I don't know. Can't guarantee that. Don't hold me to that. However, there are a couple of things here that we do need to recognize. Again, I don't know her personally. I do know some of her family members, but I can still have an opinion on things. From what I see on TV and everything, and in her documentary, everything, did she have self-esteem issues? Did she have trust issues? Did she have a traumatic past with men? Did she have a bad history of choosing men? Did she really want to be loved properly? Didn't she? We know that. And I don't think he was any different. He's an opportunist. The people to show the fakest love to is people who want it real bad. They got self-esteem issues. Okay? Because first, and then, on top of it, she's a church girl. Y'all know how patriotic, what is the word? Patriarchal. Whatever. You know how it is. It's not clicking right now, and this is water. Well, the church is full of patriarchy, okay? Shoot. And it's very much embedded in our minds, church girl, that you are to be submissive to your man. You're to find a good man. A good man is going to find you, and you're going to take care of that man. You're going to be the best woman you can for that man because God has put y'all together. She was a church girl, and she was like, yeah, and we pray together. With church girls, all you got to do is mention you're God fearing and say you like to pray and you go to church and you're in there. Very easy to manipulate. And then on top of that, self-esteem issues and past trauma. Very much a target. Most definitely, yes, like Keisha Cole and Sheree, always picking the worst men. Correct. Correct. Always. And I'm not talking about, because we all, our pickers will be off, but I can still say that a lot of men I dated have been good men, just not my type. I can say that. I'm not bad men. They've been good men, just not my type. I can say that. But what they're doing is literally going after men that everybody can see, including their friends, warning them how bad they are. And they're like, I'm in love. Excuse you. You could just tell he was just putting on. It ain't got nothing to do with him doing time, which I think he did long time. But you know, when they come out, they be looking for a woman. A lot of them get married while they in there. So when they come out, they can have a little something, even though they gon' SHIT all over you. Okay? With all the other women that they was pen paling in them bars. Okay? Dear Michelle. Dear Rosa. When I get out. Like, everybody gets the business. So yeah, I just feel like she is just a person who just wants to be loved bad so correctly when she should have been focused on, what is it, y'all? What I got a lot of self-love. She should have been focused on loving herself and feeling like she is enough for her. I don't think she ever felt that way. I don't ever. You can tell a person, I'm sorry, you can. Now, some people can fake good confidence and esteem, but most people, you cannot. You can see it, you can feel it. It's in the way they walk, it's in the way they talk, it's in the way they carry themselves, it's in the way they handle their business, it's the way they hold their head up high, it's the way them shoulders up. You can tell. And then, yes, and we pray together. And very, very fragile. She comes across very emotionally fragile. Easy to spot a mile away. So it's very unfortunate. And yes, she does. And then the dad came on and the dad was like, he's used. So back it up. Dad came on the internet. This is what happened and how they got, I don't even know. Well, anyway, this is how it started. Dad came on the interwebs, and said that proposal, because he proposed to his wife again on stage on Valentine's Day, which weird, but hey, step in the name of love, step in the name of love. A little odd, but you know, everybody was like, okay, that's okay. Dad said, he doing that to cover up because there's a lot of money missing. And the people that was on Tasia's team, he fired because he Tasia manager. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Oh, Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want. Oh, what? Why is your why is your man your manager that you've been on for 3 weeks? Cause love is all we need to make everything complete. All we need is LOVE, love. Nope, it ain't. It's a lie. Keep telling y'all, love will get y'all effed up and looking stupid. Over and over. I don't know how many people, and everybody feels like they could be the exception or something. You possibly could be, but the chances and the percentages of you looking dumb is higher than you're not. When you think that's all you need. Because everybody needs love. If you think that's all you need, yeah, there's a possibility that You gonna be looking like them people. Yep, patriotic. It wasn't patriotic. Patriarchal, whatever. I have a different outlook on patriarchy. Thank you. On patriarchy, honestly, but I get what you mean. What's your outlook on patriarchy? I know you're very into. We were talking about this the other day. My kids were telling me that I am more old school when it comes to gender roles. They was like, yeah, because the man you be with, he definitely got to make more than you. Definitely. I was like, y'all think so? Oh, they said absolutely. I was like, maybe I could, They said no because you see anybody else making a little bit of money or no money is. They said the B word. I see them as the B word. I mean, this is the thing, okay? I just feel like you got to have a lot of drive. You got to have a lot of initiative. That's what I'm saying. You got to have a lot of drive. You got to have a lot of initiative. You got to have things going for you, okay? And if you don't currently have them going for you, once you start them, then holler at me. That's all I'm saying because I ain't no spring chicken. I can't do that. You can get with somebody who's like, oh yeah, somebody might be impressed with whatever they making. At what? My goal is different. So no, I'm not. Yeah. 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 But so yeah, I'm more into the gender roles when it comes to they. I would prefer them to look at my money and laugh and be like, "Oh, that's cute. You can still be working though. That's cute." Yeah. Uh-huh. But if I never find that man, which is hella okay, and y'all know I'm not even. I'm almost would prefer it because I'm gonna make it regardless. So if you're not looking for providers and all of that whole thing, I just say become the provider. Most women are anyway. Men hate when women say that. They hate when we say that. What choice do we have? I mean, half of y'all locked up anyway. What you talking about? I think it benefits women, honestly. Not saying there aren't parts that needed to change, but I think the system of gender roles and men leading a society brings balance. I'm more so I can see that. Yeah, I can believe that. FH, and that's what my kids are saying. I think, and the crazy thing about it, if y'all don't know that, y'all know this. I'm very domesticated. Very. Oh, what? I can cook. I can clean. Now, I will say I'm at a phase of life now where my youngest is going to be 18 this year. And one thing I realize is I cook when I want to. Okay. And then when I do something special, it's for my son, the person I birthed, my responsibility. So I think the freedom of that has been really great. Can I cook? Yeah, but I think I'm crossing over into a phase where it's going to be very limited now, and I like that for me. So that's the thing. You're younger than me, FH. You still got time, girl. You go ahead and get you something now, because if you get in your mid 40s, ask myself. I ain't even mid no more, honey. I'm 46. All right. Um, you wanting to be domesticated, like I like. Well, now I don't mind washing clothes. I don't mind cleaning. All of that. All these washing clothes and cleaning is something I'm gonna do regardless. That doesn't bother me. But it's the extra things, that cooking. Yeah. Mm. I do it when I want to do it. Like in a relationship, yeah, I might want to be a single. I go 3, 4 months, maybe whatever, not do it again. It doesn't matter. I do whatever I want to. In a relationship, well, let me give him something. No, don't, not there at all. Actually, I think because I've and in relationships, I don't even mind doing the do it part is my part. Actually, it's the part I like. That's what where men come in handy at time because I'm not a toy girl. I told y'all that. But yeah, but it does benefit us when you go by the Patriot to a certain extent. As long as I can still have my own stuff, yeah. I get what you're saying. Yes, I am single. What's really good, 91? Yes, I am. I am. Are you? And do you have kids? Where are you from? What's really good, 91? I've seen you on here a while ago, but it's been a while. But yes, I am single. I think it benefit. I read that. I hear you says I do it all now because my baby pays for. I know that's right. Pays for everything and buys everything is the least I could do. I'm a brat at times too. You know, as Virgos, high maintenance and dramatic. Yeah, she said high maintenance, and we are okay, and we are. Me and FH have this in common. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes. But you know, I say I'm not high maintenance though. But if somebody has to treat me how I treat myself, it might be Devon Black. It might look a little high maintenance. I don't feel like I don't, I take care of myself though, But then I don't know. I could be, I could be quite a bill. I can. Yeah, I could be quite a bill. And I know I love that for you, Divine. Like, just know I'm happy for you. Happy. I'm happy. Everything is working out. Okay. Your baby pay all the bill. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have to work right now, Divine Black? She be in denial. Super high maintenance. I am not super high maintenance. But I think, let me see why I'm not. You know what? I don't think I'm super high maintenance because I don't ask for a lot of expensive things all the time. I like quality things though. If it's not the way I want it to look, and I'm an aesthetic girl, aesthetic and quality, and them two together can get kind of crazy. So yeah, okay. Anyway, speaking of quality, a lot of people are doing quality life. As far as trying to slim down and live their best lives, there are no fat people left, and I have a problem with that. Who's gonna be fat? Y'all know who y'all was asking all the gay men? Who's gonna be the boys? Who's gonna be fat? Okay, everybody can't be my size or smaller. I remember now everybody my old size, like heads like this, bobbleheaded. Who gonna be fat? Jeanette says she don't think she high maintenance. I don't know, Jeanette. You might be, but you don't seem like it. You seem like you're real chill and laid back, and you don't ask for pricey things. I don't know, girl. How you be behind closed doors though? I got my eye on you, cause us Virgos, we be having that little stank sometimes to us that we need that. That look like I need something else. That ain't good enough. I don't want that. I want that. Like Virgos can be real stank sometimes. I started my dog walking business and had my you did it! Yay for my girl FH. She started her own. But girl, you gonna make it an LLC? Do you already have an LLC? Is that what you told me? Me and Red Fox are coming to visit. I think we're gonna have to change the date. So we were going over dates and stuff and all that other stuff. So we might have to push it back. What month did we say? Anyway, we're coming. And when we get a definite date after this first trip, which is in April, we'll let you know. Congratulations, FH. Yay! Our girl doing it. She told me to. She told me she was gonna do that. So she's like, I'm gonna start my business. How did it go? Whoa. How did the first client go, girl? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, officially. Okay. I had never heard of that. Okay, it's a nice little app. I'm gonna have to tell. Okay. Look at our girl Jeanette. Yeah, doing a little something. Yep, just have a nice little, because he is providing all that. Just have a little something. You know what I'm saying? On the side, a little something on the side. Yeah. Hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Also, I don't know. I don't really, it ain't even to really talk about the situation because certain stuff I don't like getting in people's personal business, like um messy. Like stuff that's messy. I like doing light fun things when I'm doing commentary. But the T.S. Madison and the Dominique Morgan, I don't know if y'all know that well, y'all know who T.S. is. The T.S. Dominique Morgan is she popped up out of nowhere. I want to say I've been seeing her for like a year. I don't know where she came from. She popped up. So anyway, I think she has a court date or something. They're saying she stole 100,000 from a nonprofit. Allegedly, I don't know. I also they show mugshots of her doing time several times for other um what do you call them other charges or judgments. Again, I don't pull this stuff up. They did pull it up. My thing is this, y'all. We are living in a world where I think, whether it's true or not, this is for any and everybody. We have to live in truth. Okay? We have to live in truth. Y'all know I'm an advocate for this, and I'm very transparent. There's nothing like if you put yourself in a position to be on social media as myself, you're putting yourself in a position for people to dig up whatever dirt, bones, whatever they have on you. Beat them to it. But if certain some of your passes, we're gonna find out about, I would say just be transparent. And I get it. You don't feel like you owe people that, but people are going to find out regardless. So why not tell them your truth? And then when it does come out, whatever it is, but I know she can't speak right now because you know it's under investigation. But she has said she had a past before. I don't know if she said what the charges were, whatever, or if she's changed or whatever. But when you're building a huge audience like that, you have to make sure that you have a bond and a good, strong relationship by telling people stuff that you know they're going to find out, and they might kind of waver their trust if they find out and you didn't let them know, type of thing. That's like with y'all. I'm like, yep. I had a baby by a married man at 28. I told y'all that. Okay, that's about as bad as it gets for me. Yep, got evicted a couple times. Was irresponsible. Yep, that was me. Okay, all through 20s. I can't even tell you how much. But listen, I think certain things like when it comes to criminals like that and stealing money from a nonprofit, I hope it's not true, but I think they said that it's already been proven. I don't know. It's just goodness. Does it make me look at you differently? It sort of does because I'm big on having a trust relationship with you. Yeah. Like if I trust you, I'm trusting that you're going to tell me the truth about everything. And that's anybody I follow, anybody in my life, friends, family. Like, we here, right? Right? Look at my weights back there saying, pick me up, pick me up. It was so great. The puppy was so adorable. Oh my God. So y'all know I have to get another puppy. Okay. Scooby ran away. What has it been 3 months now? He ran away with his busy, active ASS up and gone. He's been trying to get out the door for so long till I don't even think we didn't have a time to shed a tear or nothing. Scooby was, I think he was like F us. You know what I'm saying? I think he was tired because he's not a dog, I guess, to be in an apartment. And we were so happy he was gonna be in the house with us. But yeah, he said F y'all. Not waiting for none of that. I'm gonna go explore. Anyway, long story short, we have to get another dog. So we're gonna get a puppy and we're gonna go to the adoption place and we're gonna let the puppy just kind of choose us. We're gonna see what gravitates to us, type of thing. But yeah, yes, he was bad. No, still no Scooby. Called the place. Nobody turned him in. I didn't have a microchip. I thought I did. I thought he came microchip. He didn't. His tag he had bit off. His leash he had bit. It's just a lot. Scooby was very active, and we're pretty sure he could have been diagnosed with a couple things because he was very special. But I'm special too. So I was like, okay, a special dog for a special owner. Okay, cute. Yeah. He had had enough of us. So yeah. So we're starting small. I want another big dog. I want a pit. Honestly, my son wants a little cute little bitch kind of dog, but um, yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. So we're excited about that. We're excited. We're excited. J. Cole and Jill Scott, they dropped albums. Have y'all heard Jill Scott album yet? Divine Black, Jeanette. Have you? Have y'all heard Jill Scott's album? Let me know, because I have not, but I've heard this one song and I love it. I love pits. They are my favorite. Love a pit. Figures you want a pit. Typical. Okay. But that's not what I had the last time, Spartan. What did I have last time? It's typical. What did I have last time, Spartan? Huh? What's the dog that I had in January that ran away? What did I have? What do you have? You want me to guess? You want me to guess what you have? No, I didn't. You're not a good guesser. Your intuition sucks. Okay. Um, but yeah, okay, you haven't. Cool. They said it was good, so I gotta see. I'm not really sure, but J. Cole, he went to an Aggie Pride. I'm a Aggie, graduated from North Carolina A&T State, bomb HBCU, and he went and took it back old school and passed out CDs. I think he charged $1 for his CD. He took it back. He took it back. I love some J. Cole. Love J. Cole. Okay, love him, love him, love him. Um, love him up, love him down, love him sideways. He took it to the streets and said, "Forget this streaming stuff. I'm gonna take it back to." I think he had a Nissan or something. He drove around to different campuses, different HBCUs, historically black college and universities, and he passed them out one by one. Just real cool, down to earth, which he's always been. That's why J. Cole's been one of my favorite artists. Y'all can talk junk about him, whatever. Haven't really heard the album. Well, no, I heard the album once, went through it once, but I was multitasking, so I got to give it another chance. What I heard was decent, but I don't have a song because I don't know. So getting to them files real quick, real quick. I'm not talking. I'm not going too deep with these files because y'all know when I start talking about stuff like this. See, I'm twirling hair now, so means I'm getting a little intense. Okay, just thinking about it. Them files. Y'all know what files, right? Them e-files, right? They just been coming out in the droves, coming out. We're finding out not only that, like Trump said, they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. No, y'all are eating the babies. Okay? Y'all are drinking the baby's blood. That's what's going on. At this point, there's nothing that can come out that's gonna surprise me or probably you. To be completely honest, it's just not. Nothing that comes out in these files are gonna surprise me nor you. I guarantee, because we've heard the worst of the worst. We've heard them offing. We've heard them drinking. We've heard them like doing things to them. Yeah, they're pedos. Pedo. Like, and they're still in office. Still in office. And people are like, we're not outraged enough. What are we going to do? We should be more angry. What are we doing? Huh? What are we doing? Hope this helps. I thank you, pretty boy. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's my dog right there. I appreciate you so much. You rock, EJ. But what are we gonna do? Okay, so the files are released. They're out here. And don't come with y'all BS. But I'm really not paying y'all no attention. H Town, June 18th. What's that? Oh, for Houston. Okay. Um, we know a lot of this is inhumane. These people are inhumane. Okay, it's enough to piss me off. Where I have not cussed my whole life. I'm not, but y'all know when I get worked up. But I'm gonna show y'all how I'm getting disciplined. Okay, it's 2026. We trying to do bigger and mother freaking better. It is absolutely horrific what has been released. Horrific. Embarrassing is not the word. Disgusting is not even good enough. Horrific. And to not make any arrest like we knew wouldn't happen. So it's almost like, why the F are we even airing this out? Just to make the American people upset? Huh? Is that what? Because if there's not going to be any arrest or any consequences, okay? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't care to hear nothing else. Nothing with a capital N. I don't care to hear anything else. If nothing else is going to be done with the mother freaking files, everybody's just going to be in an uproar. That's all we're doing? That's it? And a lot of people are saying, well, what they doing in that Senate? What are they doing? And they're saying what they can and everything that they can. I will say now, they did say them tariffs are illegal. Thank God Supreme Court did that. Round of applause for the Supreme Court. Yes, they did that. And Trump is hot fire mad because what? So now these business and corporations are saying, hey, Trump, yeah, we finna sue you. We finna sue the whole. We gonna sue the whole good. Which is our tax money. We paying for all of it. And I would tell y'all my business because I ain't paying for it. But that's neither here nor there. You do what you do with your money that's being garnished and the taxes you're paying. Do what you do. I would be livid if I had taxes constantly coming out my check. I would be. And he's using your money to do things that you're not even giving him permission to do. He's not even asking you for permission of what to do with your tax money. He's taking it. This mug said he's going to take $10 billion and put it in a board. What is it? Did he say board of peace? The fuck is that? Something he's going to create. He's creating a board of, never heard of it. Have you? Have you? Huh? Have you? No, me either. I wish I was paying federal out of every check. I would be, y'all look better than me because I'm not. I haven't in years, but have at it. We got write-offs, okay? We exit in write-offs. Y'all, when? So we just getting RAPE, our doggone selves, aren't we? They just taking advantage of us. They got the D on strapped. And the biggest size. I'm talking about like 10 inches in diameter. Big. In your hind hole and just no lube, no nothing. And we all like, what we gonna do? We're angry. I tell you. Go US. Go US. Now's not a time to be a proud American. I'm not. Not at all. Not proud to be an American at all. I love my country, but my government, the witches ain't working hard enough because what's going on? All of us ain't on one accord. What's going on? Because we need something a little quicker. What's going on? They make deals with dark spirits. That's why we as humans can't fathom their evilness because they literally have evil spirits in them. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Jeanette said he making up stuff just to be making things up. He doesn't. Y'all don't. Y'all president doesn't even remember the things he said. He says he doesn't remember, and some things he's clueless. He really doesn't know what he's saying at all. There's no understanding. There's no comprehension. There's things lacking, and it's a lot of things lacking. Ooh, so annoying. So annoying. As always, I love my country, but hate my gov. Oh, I mean, and y'all, how much more how much more can y'all take? Huh? How much more? can we take? Okay. Then I heard, are we going to war? Did we attack somebody? What's going on? Because they said, what's going on? Okay. What's going on? What's going on? What are we going to the number part 3? Huh? Tres? Huh? Tres? Boom, boom, boom. Fight, fight, fight. Yeah. It's so overwhelming to the point that it's just numbing. Guess what else they said? Trump said, you know what? Release everything you got on the aliens now. Right now. Y'all are getting too much on my ASS. Release everything that you know about them aliens right now, because he's running out of things. That mug is panicking. He is panicking. That mug is grasping for straws. He said, hey, all right, whatever information you have on those little fellas, hey, release all of it. And I need it now. Yep. He said, because everything he's doing is not working. Y'all still keep wondering about these files and what terrible things he did. And it's none of your business, even though he said release them. He was saying release them, but he didn't really want y'all to pay attention to him. And then he won't, because other countries said, hey, we got the files and they're not redacted. You want them? Oh, this is not going in his favor now, is it? E.T., come on out. Alf, come on out. Now's your time to shine. Huh? Yeah. Apparently they have high powered witches protecting them. That's why I believe that too. I believe that. I do believe that as well. Because otherwise they would have been out of here. Because there's too many that's piled up, revved up, them use freezer spells, all kinds of spells. it's the battle of the fittest right now, because they got a strong team, because you can have strong evil just as good as strong as bad, as strong as good. So, but good is always gonna overpower. I don't care what nobody say. Just give it time. None at all. I do have to say though, a lot of people are starting to wake up and go through awakening. They really are. Oh my God. And and I said, that's why I said that's the only thing that's saving me and making me feel like it's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many people. The veil is off. I told y'all there's no hiding nothing. The veil of this country, the government, Hollywood, celebrity life, the what? Y'all see how they came from McDonald's, the food industry, medicinal things. Okay, everybody be naked. We putting it all out there. We putting it, and this is what I live for. I love it. Internally, that's the most exciting thing about this whole thing that's going on. That's the most exciting. That's the most exciting part to everything that's going on to me, is the veil is being lifted. You can no longer hide. You're gonna stand on one side or the other. You're either gonna be for good or bad, and you're gonna be reprimanded accordingly. What side are you on? And we see it. And we see it. It's a lot of people that we thought, oh, they're so cool. They're this, they're that. And you see their views, because these are not only views, again, these are morals. These are standards. These are lifestyles. These are mental. Like, where are you at with this? Oh, you can't be my friend just because I believe in pedophilia? Absolutely, I sure cannot. I can't be you're right. And you get a little too close, I might in the face. What you mean? Yeah, go ahead and move from me. No, never to speak to you again. You shouldn't be on this place. You should have been. They said they put dogs down for hurting children. Why is it different for people? Put them down. You disgusting, nasty ASSMF. Touching kids, eating babies. offing people and offing babies, sacrificing. You have got to be kidding me. For you to support this, and anybody who supports that, like, the crazy thing is, some of the people that support it have kids. Just like the Puerto Ricans who voted for Trump and he wants to deport you. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the y'all are weird. Weird. Loco. Loco en cabeza. Muy loco en la cabeza. No bueno. No bueno. Red Fox said they already released them. No, Red Fox. No, they did not release all the files about the aliens. Because he said there's more. He said there's more. And you know what he said? What he's saying, and you're not understanding, is let them motherfuckers pull up to the conference. He said bring out everything. Trump said he ready for them little green people. He ready for them to pull up to the little White House podium. Like, he bring it out. Okay, he needs we need big grande distraction. It ain't no, oh, area 51, 54, whatever. What was the area 51, 54? I always get that. It's 51 or 54, whatever. Whereas Barack said they ain't even there, unless he said they didn't tell him the right information. I still think they there because that's classified, so he can't really tell it for real. But I think they at area 51, 54, whatever. Yeah, Trump said, bring them out, bring them out. Oh, my boys, yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh, my girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Hey, let me meet the little green fella. Hey, let me meet him. Hey, Mr. Green fella, we ready. We don't even care no more. We don't even care no more. Bring them out, bring them out. We don't care. But yeah, that's what Trump has said. Trump said, we need more on the aliens ASAP. Have they dropped anything? Because he said that 2 days ago. Oh, and the aliens in Miami that they shut that mall down for, they said they were real. So they're recircling these things. And then, the footage had stopped. And then they said they were in the ocean. And then they said it's a lot of things. Now there's whole cities under the ocean, which we know. We know this already. It's just old news. Like, we're just ready for the next big thing. Okay. Even though I'm really not ready. Like I've told Red Fox several times, I'm not ready. I'm gonna be terrified if I see a 10-foot anteater looking figure. I am gonna be terrified. Might pass out. Out of here. But I'm ready for it. But not really, because. And what I will say, because I got to be careful, because sometimes these people, I tell you, they like to visit me when I get to talking. So don't visit me tonight. I have to say this. Not tonight. Not tonight. Don't visit me. Let me see you from across the street. I'm that kind of ready. You know what I'm saying? Let them come out. Bring them out. I want to see them from across the street. I don't want to talk to them up close and personal and stuff. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because unless they look like me, because they say there are some that look like me, I'll be okay with that. But with them exaggerated features, I don't want to be too close to them. I don't want to be, mm-mm. Don't want to be close to real live insects that can read my mind. Let me see you from over there. Okay, just don't come close to my vicinity in my personal space. That's not what I'm looking for at all. So, but bring them out. I'm ready. We're all ready. Yeah. And last thing was, I said I didn't talk about it in detail, how everybody want to be skinny. So the last thing is this. Yes, everybody wants to be skinny nowadays, right? Monique sent out it's funny when I say somebody else's somebody who has the same name as me. When I say it, I feel so weird. But anyway, Monique came out with a video and she says that y'all need to be careful on this Ozempic and this GLP-1 and this Wugavi, Wugovi. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not because I'm not using it. Just be careful. Again, she has a good point, and I want to close this because everybody is wanting this whole that I want to be skinny and they don't want to work out for it and all this other stuff. But y'all, we really don't know what the extreme side effects are for this yet. We don't. So be careful. We don't know if it's having side effects already. They did say a couple of side effects that it's having, and y'all know I'm just do your research before you take all these weight loss drugs, okay? And I'm gonna say, even though it's the hardest, the best way to do it is with just a better diet and exercise that you can do. You see, weights. Get some at the little vibration plates, a stepper. Can y'all see my walking pad? I got all that at the house. Okay, one way or the other, and I'm pretty decent for 45. Okay, pretty decent maintaining. I do this all through. Just be active, you know, active. Some of y'all need to have a little bit more sex. Okay, that's how I stayed in my. And when I was smaller, the club and doing it. Okay, is the answer. Some of y'all in relationships just do it all the time. It burns a lot of calories. Okay, if I had a relationship right now, you wouldn't. You got to worry about me. I do get a little juicy, but anyway, I'm saying make sure y'all do the research and y'all, if you can do it the right way, do it the right way. Detox your body. That's a good way. Like that's another thing that I do pretty much. Like I'm on the whole. I was gonna show y'all. Um, Sweet potato, and you ain't got to eat this. It's a big trend on TikTok. That's what I wanted to tell y'all too. It's a big trend on TikTok, which people have been talking about this meal forever. But it's the sweet potato, lean ground beef. I eat 96%, 96% or higher ground beef, and broccoli, and wait, I got my ground beef. Yeah, lean ground beef. I put cottage. It's not good. Cottage cheese mixed together ain't good. But what's going on, King Ferg? Cottage cheese mixed with all of it is not good. I'm gonna tell you that now. But I eat cottage cheese on the side or something. Anyway, it's just a good healthy meal all in one. But half I have a whole sweet potato that I have cut in half, broccoli, ground beef, and then guacamole. That's good together. And then on the side, I have a cottage cheese because I think he mixed it. I'm not mixing that. But yeah, it's really good. And then on top of that, so you have to just watch what you eat. And I'll say, like, my thing for y'all is cut something out. Okay, that's your challenge. Cut something out. If you eat a whole lot of fried food, cut it out. Okay. Number one, what I tell my family, because I ain't gonna tell y'all what I can tell them. One thing I say, cut out if you just starting, because I'm not no guru, but like I said, I can maintain. I have plenty of energy. I don't go in nobody's hospital. I'm pretty holistic. I have a herbal collection, herbal teas for everything. Okay, herbal everything. Okay, constipated, drink herbal tea. Okay, having trouble sleeping, drink herbal tea. Stomach uncomfortable, drink herbal tea, and it works. I'm not. I don't go to the hospital. I don't be sick all the time. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So get you some herbal teas. Go to the store, get you some herbal teas, and clean yourself out. And sometimes you can have detox teas and all that. There's ways you could do that. Like I said, girl, change your diet. If you go on like a or do a fast. Do a fast. And a fast is like just taking back something. Like sometimes I'll do nothing but fruits and veggies for a week. Okay. Now my diet is pretty regular. I don't eat trash. I just don't eat fast food like that. I don't eat fast food like that. I don't eat a lot of fried foods. I eat beef sparingly, and I'm pretty much pescatarian. I eat a lot of seafood, but I haven't had seafood in a while either. But that's pretty much. I just watch, and I eat lots and lots of veggies. I don't eat a lot of bread no more. I'm a sub whore. Okay, love subs. Had to curb that. Pork I let go a while ago. I don't like I said I don't eat fried foods like that. It's just being more conscious of what you're eating. I have kids. I have grands that are gonna count on me to live a long time. I take that responsibility seriously, even for me, because I want to be here as long as I possibly can for them. I want to be able to, I want to be ready to go when it's my time to go. So if I can do things to prevent me from going to the hospital with some BS, and we know, listen, we all know they are feeding us BS. They already told us McDonald's got this fake meat and all. We knew this. We know that. And we know that there are things in pretty much all the food, so it's hard to avoid. But we do know some foods are worse than others. We do know that, don't we? We know junk food, trash. We know sweets, trash. We know dyes and drinks and juices, trash. We know that. So certain things y'all know y'all are eating that are wrong, that y'all need to stop. Your body will tell you what it doesn't want. People who keep drinking milk. Oh, I'm so bloated. I'm so gassy. I told y'all this. Stop drinking. It doesn't want it because it's not real milk. Y'all know that too, right? If it was pure and real, your body would accept it. It's not real cow's milk. By the time they get it, it's processed. Y'all, it's processed. Okay? Get you some dairy-free, some something. Coconut or almond. Try something else. And even that, if you can. And y'all know the milk causes mucus. Y'all know that? It causes mucus. Dairy and milk. So if you already got a problem here, you don't want dairy and milk. Makes it worse. Feta cheese is better. Yep, feta is. I can't stand the taste of feta, so I just opt out of cheese. I'm not a cheese girl. I don't really do. But he said feta cheese. If y'all want, y'all can try that. Feta is a stronger cheese, but you can tell. Yes, cut sugar. Yes, I live by this. Since I started doing it, cutting sugar will drop you weight in weeks. And I tell people, I told my family because they're like, I can't do it. I'm like, the sweets. Start there. Stop with the sweets. Number one. My aunt used to drink Mountain Dew, the worst of. She used to drink what 5 Mountain Dews a week. Big. Cut the sugar out, man. You will lose weight. Let them sodas and pies and cakes and ooh, I gotta have a fix. Ooh. When your body is craving sugar, it's the what they say. That's the little um. What are they called? The little beings that are not good. Craving that. It's nasty. What do they call? Start with a P. What is it called? Uh-oh. I need to cut back on the sugar. Yes, you do. Sugar is not your friend, and I'll tell you that to your family ain't telling you. Your friends ain't. I'ma tell you, sugar is not your friend. It ain't my friend. It ain't nobody's friend. Y'all, they built a whole campaign in the 70s of how they was gonna get us to eat more sugar so we can go to hospitals. Did y'all not know that? It was a big deal. That's when cereals came out with all the sugar. It's a whole campaign. This is all designed. Like, I'm not lying to you. I wouldn't lie to you. Leave the sugar alone. Thank you, Demetrius. Seriously, really so. Thank you, Divine. Everybody thinks a nice body and weight loss is because the gym is mainly diet. 3/4 of losing weight, diet, 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 and then the next thing ain't even necessarily lifting weights. Is moving, being active. That's it. When you want to sit and lay and you want to do all that, don't get your up. Move around. Okay? Move around. Yep. But diet can like she said, cut out sugar. Number one, sugar. You I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. Sugar. Go a whole month without it. Challenge yourself. Some of y'all like, I can't do. You can't do that. Do 3. You can't do that. Do 2. 1, okay. You're going to go through withdrawals. 1, you ain't going to see enough. 1, you're going to have withdrawals and be itching and stuff. I'm exaggerating with the itching part, but some people do, though. My aunt her arm used to itch when she stopped. You won't even know how bad you addicted to that. Y'all know how addictive sugar is? Do y'all know how intentional that is? Huh? Do y'all? Parasites. Yes, pretty problem. Thank you. Yes. When you're having those cravings, the parasites craving that. Can y'all imagine? Just even the word parasite sound nasty, don't it? Ooh, parasites. So if y'all don't know where to start, I'm no gym guru, no nothing. Cut the sugar. Okay, I'm none of that. I am 45 in pretty good shape, active, high stamina, all of this. I'm good, but I watch what I eat and I stay active. I'm the person taking the stairs. What's that? First Friday vibe party. Where is this at? Um, um, but yeah, and it could be hard to do, but it's even harder to die because of some diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to die for something that I can prevent and say no to. And I'm not gonna let food control me. I keep telling people, y'all really let food control you? Food? You gonna let food control you? But you so bad, you so tough, you so disciplined. You can't, you ain't got no self discipline. You gonna let food, something that's dead, control you that's alive to the point that it might kill you? No, no. I have kids and I have grands that I have to be here for. I'm not playing by that. Is that serious? And I think that in my community is taken so lightly. You know, oh, I love a good food because we got that soul food. I saw somebody's plate today. We're not supposed to be eating to get full and fat, like stuffed. I saw somebody's plate today that was enough for 3 days. And that's why y'all know y'all get the itis. We in our community is funny. Hee 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 ha ha ha. You got the itis. It's unhealthy. There's nothing funny about it. We have some of the highest obesity percentages out of all the races. Like, yeah, we should be awake by now. It's 2026. The information is out there. You got podcasters. You got people posting on social media, making posts about it on Facebook, TikTok. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's time to take out the excuses. But then I see a lot of people that are younger than me in the hospital. I don't go to the hospital unless I'm having a baby. And I stopped that in 2028. How old? 2008? Yep. I stopped having kids in 2008. Okay? Yeah, I don't do hospital visits. I'm preventive, not reactive. So my words to you is be preventive, not reactive. That means be preventive. You want to be here around for you want to be here and be around for a long time for your family and friends, huh? Do you? Preventive. That means start working on things that you find important to better your health. That's what that means. Hi, watching from the Philippines. Hello, Ramboy. Hello. So yeah, you gotta tighten up. You gotta do better. They said when you know better, correct. You'll do better. Correct. I hope y'all listening. I've watched your live off and on for years. Fellow Virgo male here. Oh, hey, yes, Virgo in the building. Thank you, Divine Black Year. Do better. And this is, and like I said, I feel like I'm gonna tell y'all something. I feel like it says it in the Bible some kind of way, but y'all know I'm not Christian anymore. I'm just spiritual. But I do feel like everyone in this lifetime will have a chance to come in contact with someone who can change their life for the better at least once. What you do with that, that's up to you. And I'm the person that's gonna be like, you can't say I ain't tell you. I take responsibility in that. You're gonna come in contact. So if you saw this, you came in contact with that one time. I already told y'all. Do better. You're gonna have somebody that's gonna try to better your life. Whether you get offended, whether you think it's a joke, whether you don't listen, that's up to you. But I feel like everybody in their lifetime is gonna have one person that they come across that can change their life for the good if they listen. Okay? My personal belief. Yeah. Yep. I don't know who was that one person for me. I think I'd have had a lot of people because I'm so open. How y'all doing with that self-reflection thing? Are y'all doing good with self-reflection on this Sunday? Good, Demetrius. Please do. Please do, because I'm not the person that's on this platform to tell you shit that's going to hurt you. How old are you, Demetrius? Do tell. But yeah, I'm not the person up here that's gonna tell you some BS or none of that. And y'all, I did good. I didn't cuss at all. I didn't cuss. I didn't cuss. Go me. 43. Oh yeah, that's a good age. Yeah, I'm 40, 46. So yeah, that's a good age, Demetrius, to go ahead and start taking stuff seriously. And you know, y'all men don't like to go to the doctor like that. I'm bored of copy contract. So I go even when ain't nothing always. I could have a pimple on my right booty cheek. And I'm going to say, make sure that's not cancerous. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that. Yeah. So yeah. Do not play about your health. Do not get that from Miss Empress. Get that from Miss Empress. Do da do da. Get that from Miss Empress. Do 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 do. Take care of yourselves. Well, I did an hour and a half today. Super. Anything else that I want to talk about before I get off? Also, so while we're on the health kick, also I'm gonna wrap it up and say this. Um, a lot of y'all need to also do better with your mental health. I am really bothered. Okay, I'm gonna end it with this. I am really bothered, and this is it's for everybody, but it's specific. I feel like I've heard a lot of men on my timeline on Facebook say that they just do not have people to talk to all the time when things are going bad, or they need some, somebody to listen or somebody to vent to, and they do not have anyone to talk to. So this is my thing, right? I need y'all to do me a favor and make sure that you find someone that you can not just listen to them, but someone that you can talk to, especially my black men. Okay. Black women, y'all had this issue too, but not as bad as I'm seeing for the black men. Black men, I've seen it over and over again. But here's the thing, and I can't tell y'all what to do. I'm just a black woman, but I do deal and date black men. And I hear this all the time. Now, the men that I've dated, they know they know this is what I do. I listen and scooching. I listen to their problem. I'm not throwing it up in their faces and all that. And black women, they're saying that sometimes when they vent, y'all throw it up in their faces at just wrong time. So don't do that either. Don't I don't know why you would do that. That's horrible. So both of y'all are getting the business right now. Ain't no ex of mine can tell you that I threw anything that they confided in me in with their personal business and us talking, because I'm a deep talker. Because if you're not a deep talker over here, we won't work. Okay, we won't work. And stop being in shallow relationships. Because if you're in a relationship, I don't give it if it's a romantic relationship or you got homeboys and you can't talk to them. Why they your friend and it's one sided? Cut them off. Makes no sense. And it's a lot of y'all that have friends that all y'all do is be in a listening ear to them. And then when it's your turn, you ain't get no feedback. Like, why y'all do that? You're not getting no feedback. Why y'all not there for your boys? And then I'm gonna tell you another issue that I have also with that is because there's been a lot of suicides back home in my city. And they have homeboys though. Like close friends, and sometimes the close friends are surprised, or they're like, well, we kind of knew because he's been talking about it. Let me explain something to y'all. My baby daddy, he's gone as of last year. He committed suicide, right? The thing about this is he's expressed to me several times how he gives and gives and gives, not to me because he says I was one of the easiest things in his life, right? As a baby mama, go figure, right? I'm cool like that. But I was more of his therapist. I was more of his therapist. Yes. Him committing suicide, did it surprise me? No. Because we had already talked about it, whatever, and I was talking to him and just but I couldn't do it myself. You know what a big issue was with this black man? That was my baby that I loved. You know what the issue was? I could not convince him to change his friend circle, who enabled all the bad habits for years and years. I could not. Those are your friends, though. You're venting to your friends and they're knowing this and they're just enabling you with all your bad habits. Oh, drink this and drink some more and drink some more, and smoke some more and smoke some more and drink this and drink this, just drink it. What is that? What kind of y'all have to stop doing that? That is not a good friend. I want y'all to know that. It is not a good friend for you to enable your friends and their bad habits. Y'all need to grow up. I have cut friends off because we have outgrown each other. I don't want to keep doing that. I don't want to keep doing that. Y'all need to grow up. Y'all need to grow up. It's okay to become a little bit more mature. It's okay to outgrow. So what? What are they doing that's going to advance you in life anyway? And y'all be so stuck. So stuck. You don't have nobody to talk to in your circle because your circle, they not even on the level. They not there. And y'all don't get that. And I used to tell him all the time, hey, sir, before he did time, when you come out, you can't be around the same people. Like, we know drinking is a problem. Like, you need to not be around them if that's all they're going to keep doing. And you can't talk to them because all they're going to do is soothe you with alcohol and weed and pills. And like, are y'all understanding? And I am from Winston. Now, I don't know if y'all know about my city. We have we call it Trefo, okay? And that's a jail number. Like, that's our code in jail or something. That says enough about my city, and it lives up to that name. Like, we Trefo. So we got the put on. We real N words around here. Yeah, that's where and it's a lifestyle that they keep up. But if you around the same people, I said switch it up. Men, y'all gonna have to do better. My black men. Okay, I'm sorry. Women, we have outlets and sometimes we don't because we got black women who are depressed as well. But it's these men. Y'all, I don't know if it's the lack of like male role models in the home or black role models in general, that there's no outlet. I don't know what that is. Oh, she said it's the same here too in Easley, South Carolina. See, who do y'all talk to? And this is my thing. If my black men that I love so much, if y'all have a problem, because it bothers me. I see so many people on Facebook saying these posts, and I'm like, why so many black men like depressed or suicidal or saying they have no one to talk to? And some of those people will post they don't have anyone to talk to. And in the comment sections, you'll see all these people that are like, yeah, you can talk to me. You can talk to me. And I'm like, either these people aren't really good listeners for real and they don't trust them to tell them their business, or they're just not using their resources. I don't get it. I have people to talk to. I can't survive like that. I have to have an outlet, whether it be best friend, whether it be my daughter, my son, or my mom if I have to. But I try to keep her calm and not worried about me. My friends, you know what I'm saying? If it got really bad, I'm going to an effing therapist. I'm going to a third party non-biased. And the problem is, I don't got health insurance. I get that. But I think now they got like helplines, I think, that are free. Y'all have to do something because it's rough for everybody out here. Okay. It's rough. It's rough for everybody out here. Some people have it worse than others. And like I said, if I was to tell y'all my stories and what I've gone through, you'd be like, girl, what? You would be surprised. Because you might not have made it through what I made through, but I'm a persevere. You understand? I'm a persevere. I don't play none of that. None. There's no such thing as giving up over here. What? No. Defeated? Mm-mm. No. Who? No. Y'all better get somebody to talk to. Folks be saying you can talk to them, but don't know how to talk. They just be a body or dead on deaf ears. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. If y'all are going to have somebody, if y'all are comfortable with telling somebody your business, no, if y'all are comfortable dumping your traumas and what's going on with you to somebody, you have to reciprocate. And that's why some of y'all not good in relationships. Can't even do that with your friends. Huh? And then you think you're going to try to get in a relationship with the opposite sex and you can't even communicate with your homies? Get it together. Get it together. Okay? While men are highly suicidal too, it's not necessarily a race thing. White men, well, no. Yeah, and you're right. It's probably right, access to wrong. I'm just talking about what I see. I do have different races on my Facebook page, but over the years, I've seen way more. But that's because I have more African Americans on my page. So that's the only thing. But you're right. You're right. And I guess you would. I mean, it's sad. It's so sad to not have an outlet, y'all. If you gotta, and if they're not giving you, it's like anything. If they're not feeding you and giving you what you want, feeding your spirit, man, your emotional man, that is a need. If you're not giving it to me, my boy, I got to go. My cup, you ain't no harm. I don't mean no harm. But y'all scared to hurt somebody feeling to be like you're not feeding into me. Like it's 2026. Some of these conversations we can't be afraid to tell us, hey bro, why every time you talk to me and stuff, I give you feedback and I'm helping you out, but then when I say something, like you ain't got no feedback or nothing. Like what's up? Like what's good? You alright? You cool? That's what I'm saying to my homegirls. Do you not know I've experienced that? Are you kidding me? You know we all got friends. I had one friend, she victim dump just all the time. Yeah, it's gonna be enough of that. And every time I say something, I'm like, I don't even feel. I'll say something, and then she be like, "Yeah," because and it's always back to her. No, you're not. No, I've had several friends like that. One of them friendships was so one sided, it didn't make no damn sense. I said, absolutely not. She was a trauma dump. I was a whole landfill for her, just dumping shit, just every time. I already knew it was drama. We're not friends anymore. We haven't been for years. Two of them. No, I'm not gonna be your little trauma landfill. That's not healthy for me. I live a great life because I don't do that. Like what? No, 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 no. Absolutely not. A lot of these women don't know how to communicate, which is sad as well. Correct. Correct. Women don't know how to communicate as well. You're correct. And I would say to the men, avoid those women. You personally know me and know I'm not like that. Y'all on this live who come up here all the time, y'all know just alone we communicate. Just how thorough I am with the topics we talk about. I'm a communicator. I don't play that. I don't play. I have to have clarity. Clarity, dear. And understanding. It's a must. It's a must for me. Jeanette said, that's what I'm going to start going to therapy, especially with what I went. That is great. And you need that, Jeanette, especially with the losses that you had of your son. Yes, ma'am. Because here's the thing. I have a friend who lost her son as well. And it was tough because it wasn't relatable for me, but I was there. But she wanted me there even more. And I told her I can only do what I can, a communicator, right? I said, I can only do what I can do because life still has to go on for me and my kids. I said, however, I would suggest you get in support groups, be in those groups where people who are already been through this, who can give you advice and what they did, and y'all can cry together and just bond together and relate. Do that or therapy. You know what I'm saying? Or both. Because I can give you all that I can give you, but I don't know what that feels like. You know what I'm saying? Wonder if I'm not giving you enough, which I'm probably not. Accountability. That's just being a good friend. That's awesome, Jeanette. I would recommend. I think that would be great. I think that would be great. Chat GBT is a good outlet. Yes, access the wrong. I was gonna say that as well. That's very good. I might put that as a post on Facebook. It has more compassion than most human beings on earth. I think that's great too. I think that's great. I might suggest that, and I thought about suggesting that, and that was just confirmation. Access to Rome, and nice to see you because I ain't seen you in a while. But I think that's a great post for me to do for all the because it's been a lot. There's been a lot on my page, so I think that's it. But Chat GPT, I heard was really good. I haven't used it, but I've heard people to use Chat GPT to kind of talk them through. And the funny thing is, as long as I've had my phone, I never use ChatGPT. I mean, I never use Siri or nothing like that. So let me tell y'all. So, I was doing something and they was like, "Why don't you ask the phone?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I could do that." And it was lighting up as I was asking the questions, just random questions like, "So what's the weather gonna?" And y'all know I'm loud as hell. What's the weather gonna be like for the week? Oh, so what do you think I should wear? Just being silly, right? And I guess it got on my son's nerves. He was like, "Ma, enough." I was like, "Oh, I got caught up." You know what I'm saying? Because we was talking. So yes, it does talk back to it does talk back to you. So yeah, that's a good suggestion too. I like that access to Rome. I do. What's up, Crystal? Crystal in the building. A lot of us in survival mode. We got to get out of that. Got to communicate and heal. Yes, yes, yes. How long, y'all? How long are we all going to say we're in survival mode? How long? And I get it because it's just, I can't unpack that like I want to. But, okay. Like, I think we all go through those periods. Y'all see, I'm in my new house. Okay. I'm in my new house. Y'all see, it's a different setup. Got my little weights and everything. But I've been in survival mode up until this point. Okay. I had to go through a lot just to get to me having my own 3 bedrooms spaced out, I'm able to afford this rent because I'm staying here 2 years. But when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. Next property I get will be investment property. But you have to create a plan. You have to have goals, is what I'm saying. And it's easy. I can't go, but yes, I get it. I've been in survival mode. Like I still feel like I am, but I'm really not anymore. But my mind is so used to having to scrape and try to fight and claw. And I think I'm finally at the point that I don't have to, that I'm not even used to it. I'm here, y'all. Okay. I've arrived. The reason why I can say, hey, yes, I know it's survival mode. I did it. Just came out of it. And still feel like I'm in it because I'm not used to it. Now, it ain't been that long. Bear with me. It's been a couple months, and I'm just like, huh? You know? So, yeah, we have to heal, have those conversations. And when I say have conversations, y'all, I can, I, if you were to hear some of the conversations I have with, whether it be Red Fox, my daughter, my sons, I have the deepest of the conversations to the shallowest. It don't matter. We talking. You know, I think it's time for us to get you into this space where communication is welcome on all levels. Get it out. But when people get it out, you have to learn to listen. We're not listening to respond. Okay? We're listening to hear. Okay? To take it, it's not, oh, I'm going to listen because as soon as they finish, I got a rebuttal. That you're not listening. You're on guard. And women do that. Women do that. Listen to what that man says. Get that guard down. Okay? Pause before you react. Listen. We're not, you understand? Women do that. Soon as he say whatever he got, yep, because you didn't even hear what he said. Now did you? Pause and listen. Okay? A lot of people don't have good communication skills. I've dated some of them too. I've dated mugs who don't talk at all. That's not gonna work. How do I know how you feel until you blow up? Whoa, what's going on? Well, I mean, it's a lot going. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did I know it was a lot going on? Huh? You didn't tell me. It's not fair to blow up on me. You could have been telling me piece by piece. And you know I'm a listener. Sit down. Tell me how serious it is. And some of y'all need to do that. Hey, I need to talk. It's okay to tell somebody, hey, I need to talk to you. Men, I need to talk to you, and this is serious. Okay, cool. Okay, let's talk about it. And listen. Listen. Okay. Those type of people are rare to find. Correct. Had one like that too. Conversational narcissist. Can't do that. Can't do that. Conversational narcissists are the worst because everything is about them. Is it not? Yeah. It's trash. Hate that. Exactly, Red Fox. Remember, you are a rare breed. I got you. Wow, they look incredible. Access to Rome. Yep. Oh, she said she used Gemini, although I still hold myself accountable and still iffy about using AI, but it's great to release. I like that. You find it. Oh, I love it. I love that. I can't wait to suggest that to them. I cannot wait to tell my Facebook people. Because, sometimes, economic wise, different levels of um, economic status, they're aware of things that other classes, they're not aware of things that other classes are. So me even suggesting that, trust me, I know my audience on Facebook. I know my audience on Facebook. Okay, so that would be a great tool. And I'll be glad to suggest that to them. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Um, yes, great to see you too. Side note: if you chat with it like a friend instead of a software, you'll get better results and responses. Okay, I'll let them know that. Yep, spent most of my life in survival mode dealing with narcissists and dysregulated. Had to fight spiritually to get out of it. It ain't no joke. Y'all, it ain't no joke. It's no joke. I'm telling you. Great and divine. The general public hasn't caught up to speed with it yet. For that purpose, we do react instead of listening. Yep. Not me anymore. Was I was the let me tell y'all something. Again, I can't tell y'all stuff for sure unless I don't do that. I tell y'all stuff I have experience with. So let me tell you this. I was one of the most defensive people. I don't know if you can see this previously, if you can see through this, that you knew. Like, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say I guess I wasn't a good communicator back then. I'll say in my 20s, no, before you can get it out good. But how would I know to tell y'all if I didn't go through this? I would say before you could get it out good, because I used to be very touchy, like very defensive. So I felt like everybody was attacking. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say something, give me constructive criticism. Like, who is you talking to? Like, I can't even hear good because I'm already ready. Like, not receptive worth a damn. But of course, over years, I've done the total opposite, but that's called doing the work. You should be able to see your own flaws. You should be I've heard, I used to hear it enough times, but like, you ain't even listening. You ain't even. And they were actually a good communicator. This was like in my 20s. I stopped doing that. I ain't want to do that no more. I want to be the bad guy. I want to be a good listener. I want to be a great conversationalist. Excuse me? So I fixed that. Active digital. Yes, Jeanette, I've been doing that, and it's a defense mechanism for sure. Sis, not me going through that lesson now. Yes, yes, yes. And now that you're aware of the issue and the problem, anything, because it's not gonna happen overnight, but as long as you're conscious, as long as you're conscious of, dang, I'm doing it. Stop. You'll pause. It'll become way more natural the more you go. Because we know when we're being defensive. Normally they're gonna say something to you. And then if you do it enough times, you'll know that, God dang it, did I even hear what he said? Or did I listen? No. But uh, so that's good that you know that. But now when you know it, so what happens is you'll have a disagreement, and he'll be like, and such and such and such and such and da 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 da. Pause. Make sure you understood what he said. If what he said, give him a response to what he said versus whatever you had planned already. Don't pre-plan stuff before they say it because you're not listening. That's one of those things to be like, mm-hmm. That was me. Like as soon as he finished, I got something to say. I'm so, and then I know we can't talk at the same time, so I'm just holding it in until you stop because I'm gonna still say what I had to say. That's not listening. That's not listening. That's not listening at all. Okay, not at all. Not at all. But anyway, that was great. I will say going forward, we will have our topics like this more because that's what it started off being, and then I kind of started doing like some of the topics, but tit for tat, that is correct. But we'll start picking out like discussions to begin with, and then I'm gonna go back to doing what I did. So I'll tell y'all like the updates of the week. Then we'll go to our topic of what we're gonna talk about because I'm more on the deeper level. I don't want to go into the other level. So, and then I'll have like, oh, okay, the hot topics. But yeah, we went back to our deep conversations, thought provoking, the shit that I love. Okay, we're going to go back to that healing type of conversations. And because clearly a lot of people don't have people to talk to. So I want us to be able to talk. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. This has been a great live. I appreciate all my favorites being in here and my newbies. It's Miss Godiva Empress. I will see y'all every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. So we can, talk about the things. All right. Until next time. Love y'all. Bye.